Welcome back to SKYtember. And this week, I'm a flying penis. I'm Derek.
I'm Yitney.
I'm Jack.
And this is Bad Movies.
Worst people.
You know what I've been busy doing? I've been busy watching movies about skydiving for SKYtember.
This might be the best theme month we've ever come up with.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's definitely my favorite so far. I mean, like, Drownuary sounded fun, but then you get, like, the Sphere. And maybe I'll change my tune when we get to the last week of SKYtember. But right now, just coming off of Drop Zone, having a hoot.
Yeah, because, I mean, worst case scenario, you could watch the worst movie you've ever seen, but it's got people jumping out of planes.
It's got some real-ass sky pranks.
All the stuff we chose has real sky pranks mixed with fake sky pranks, but still.
Sky pranks and car pranks in this one.
You combine them.
Sky car pranks.
Sky car pranks. I almost wish we would have had Classy in on this one, too, because of how much he enjoyed Drop Zone.
Yes.
I can already tell you right now, he's going to say, great movie, put in Wesley Snipes, 5 stars.
Actually,
Ooh.
let me
Here
pull
he
up.
is right now.
Come on down.
Come on down.
We love you.
Pretty sure he's at work like a responsible adult while we're on the internet screaming about Charlie Sheen.
I'm drinking for him then.
Well, before I read that, let's tell everybody what we're watching or what we're talking about. We already watched it.
We're talking about vertical terminosity.
Well, I got to go watch a movie called Verminal Terminosity because I didn't watch that.
Vertical Terminosity, starring Charlie Sheen and Nastassja Kinski.
Will you please name the episode that?
Vertical Terminosity. What was it?
It was vertical terminosity.
Yeah. there you
Vertical Terminosity. Charlie Sheen doesn't know where he is, but he's a skydiving penis.
He is a skydiving penis.
I think actually last week when we had Classy on, I mentioned liking this one more than Drop Zone.
And so did he.
And he said he did as well because of the titular sky car prank. And that's what I was looking for. So on my letterbox, when I checked this in last time I watched it a year ago, he said, I hate to admit that the terminal velocity mid-air car stunt only slightly edges this movie out because you know how much I love Wesley Snipes.
So exactly, if this movie had Wesley Snipes, it's a perfect movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't hate Charlie in it.
No, you don't hate Charlie in it. Because Charlie's in the prime, like, this is prime Sheen.
Yeah, he was
like
sober.
late
This is
80s,
before
early
his
90s.
HIV. This is 94.
I don't know about sober.
I don't think that dude started sober.
I think he was born on cocaine.
Right. This is, I want to say
Like literally squished out onto a pile of cocaine.
I'm pretty sure this is when he was sober.
Was he sober?
I just don't feel like it.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
He did the Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr.
Thank you. He did his stints. Like
Oh,
Crazy
okay.
Boy Charlie. And
Yeah,
then
but that's just
sober,
because he
and
was
then
getting in
Crazy
trouble.
Boy.
I think that was just him getting in trouble, so the judge is like, got to go to rehab.
Yeah.
I do want to say up front, because we're saying good stuff, and we're going to say good stuff about Charlie Sheen, and bad stuff, but good stuff. This is not an endorsement of Charlie Sheen. He is kind of a garbage person.
Overall garbage person.
Yes. So
And
don't
we know.
come at us, or sort of whatever.
When did he catch the HIV?
I don't know. Was it HIV? Was it hepatitis or?
Yeah, I think he combined them.
It was in the tiger riding days.
His high five.
His
Tiger blood.
Yeah, tiger blood days. There you go. When he was
Yeah.
doing all the what that crazy shit he was saying all over the internet, #winning and whatnot.
Yeah, fuck, I barely remember that, but I do now. #winning.
This is directed by a man no one knows named Darren
Someone knows him.
He directed Death Warrant, So that's a movie I've seen.
Okay. That's
But
the
then-
Jean-Claude?
Yeah.
Love it.
But pretty much he did a lot of TV. His IMDb actually had like the actual bio. It wasn't just like he's a director known for. So I guess he was a Roger Corman guy. Started directing a bunch
Gotcha.
of genre movies, and then eventually he got his big Hollywood chance, which was Vertical Terminosity.
Ooh. Now that you say he's a Corman guy, I kind of can't wait to play the box office.
So now he's a TV, or after that he became a TV guy. He did 23 of the first 100 episodes of House. He's done episodes of like Swamp Thing, CSI, Lost, Hemlock Grove, The Strain. So
Ooh,
that's
I
his
like
thing.
Okay.
Hemlock Grove.
I like Strain.
And then it's written by David Toohey, who
Sounds familiar.
wait, I did put these things up there. It is Darren Sarafian. Look, I thought ahead. But David Toohey, whose name I didn't put up there, we'll be talking about
Sounds
again
like something you eat.
because he wrote Warlock, The Fugitive. He wrote Waterworld, so we've already talked about him.
That's how I know the name.
And he wrote and directed The Arrival, also with Charles.
Wait for D.
Sheen.
Sheenber.
Ooh. But could we throw some Martin up there too?
Oh yeah, it's just for Sheens. So no,
Okay.
no Emilio. Sadly,
Right.
he's gonna be rewarded by keeping his family name and not be on this podcast. But we could find something that Emilio could be. I mean, he's already been on this with Men at Work.
Aren't we
but come
doing the Mighty Ducks next Shittember?
I don't know.
on. Maybe.
That's a whole year from now.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it.
I haven't thought that. This is the only time I've planned an event like this far in advance because I watched Drop Zone and Terminal Velocity back to back and was like, well, we got to do that.
And I watched Cutaway like the same fucking time.
But we'll play the box office game. Do we want the budget?
Yes, please, because that's the Corman aspect. If he's a Corman guy,
This was not a
50
Corman
million,
movie.
okay. Oh, I know that, but I just mean like maybe he knows how to deflate a budget. But 50
Doesn't look
million
like it.
budget.
Well, you are
all
throwing
right.
a car out of a. I mean, they did know how to deflate the budget. They shot it in Arizona.
True.
That 50 million would have been 150 million if you were shooting this in California.
And not just Arizona. There's saguaros everywhere. Like it's Sonoran desert.
Oh, it's a lot of
It's
Tucson. They're at the Marana fucking skydiving place
Yeah.
that's out here. They're literally shoot. That's where the skydiving school is in this. No.
Okay, so 50 million. You got the Sheen. You got Gandolfini. You got.
you got
Christopher
Gandolfini.
McDonald.
Nobody knows who Gandolfini is in '94 though.
I mean, the only real known person in it, Charlie Sheen is the name.
Yeah,
Chris McDonald.
He's who is he right here though? Like who is he now?
not much.
He's been in some stuff,
Been in
like-
stuff. Yeah.
This is
He's
94.
still
Yeah?
he honestly didn't really become a household name, I would say, until he was Shooter. Just because he was always like, I mean, yeah, he did Dutch, he did Thelma and Louise, but like he was never been a leading man.
Christopher McDonald and Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
remember
the Gina Davis's husband.
Oh,
They steal
watch
the
it.
car from.
okay.
I have it on 4K.
Okay.
It's fucking such a
okay,
good movie
I'm
with
gonna
such a
say-
terrible soundtrack. Worst
Are we doing
soundtrack
both?
ever.
I only have one number. There was only one number.
I'm gonna say 69, Alex.
Ooh.
Nice.
Damn. 50 million. It's on this podcast, so I'm gonna say 48 million.
Oh, don't they wish?
Oh.
16.4
See, look, here's the thing. We always get it fucked up where I'm like, let's be a little bit nicer. Then Derek's like, oh, you're being way too generous. And then other times, like, God, you're being mean. Never get it right.
Those are your two modes. You're either really generous or really mean.
That's true. I'm kind of a Sour Patch Kid.
First he's sour,
I
and then
have
he's
Sour Patch
sourer.
Kid. I have a whole ass bag of Sour Patch Kids.
What
I heard.
was last week? Let me look. So last week, Drop Zone was 45 million, and it made 28.7. So
Skydiving movies are just out, dude.
Well, this was the attempt to make them a thing. This is the 90s. Extreme sports are becoming a thing. They're like, we want to make skydiving movies a thing. Well, all the skydivers went and saw it, so it made $16 million.
Do you know the big issue though? They give next to nobody's not to like disparage anybody, but they don't give anybody like super well known the script to write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you have these guys. It's like, all right, I can get you from A to B. It's not going to make a lot of sense, but I can get you there instead of somebody else like that's going to be just methodical and give you a plot that maybe the non-skydivers are going to really enjoy.
Which
Because the
movie-
skydivers are going to see anything that has people falling out of planes, I feel.
Well, which movie do you think storyline-wise made more sense? Terminal Velocity with ex-Russian spies stealing gold, something Charlie Sheen, or Drop Zone with an air marshal or just a marshal learning how to skydive to stop terrorists from doing something with Gary Busey?
They're both awesome.
Equally dumb plot lines. Great
All
movies.
right.
5 stars.
5 stars.
So, as I mentioned, this was pretty much filmed in Arizona. So when I was watching this on my own last night, I kept pausing it, which is why I didn't finish it and fell asleep because we may have had a few drinks.
I knew. I was like, I got home, I looked at it, and I was like, nah, not tonight.
Well, if I had
Time to
just
fall
watched it
asleep to
straight through, I
Cheers.
would have made it. But I
Right.
kept, I was up for, I made it about almost an hour and a half, so I would have made it, just about. But
Yeah, but I wouldn't have retained any
I kept
information.
pausing it to go look up stuff to see what was, like the address,
the
in
address.
Arizona and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Not a real address, by the way.
I do have a couple of
Nice.
alternate possibilities for Ditch Brody, Charlie Sheen's character.
Our
Ditch
second favorite game.
Brody. We got
94.
94, thank you.
I only know that because the medal at the end says 1994.
We got Steven Seagal in this mix.
No, thankfully.
Thank God.
JCVD.
No, that would have been cool though.
That would have been a great
I am
movie.
Ditch Brody.
Hey, you have to do a tandem where I ride you like a mule into the ground.
You know what makes you
Kurt
more
Russell.
aerodynamic? Silk underwears.
It does.
You see
And a
the suit
greasy
is made
mullet.
of silk underwear.
It does.
Danny DeVito. Sorry. Ever since Whitney pitched it for Punisher, it's just my favorite thing is to think of Danny DeVito as like a skydiving badass.
Dolph Lundgren. No, he just hits the ground as soon as he leaves that plane.
Is it somebody we know?
These are both people we know. One of whom that makes
Harrison
perfect
Ford.
sense, and one of whom did a lot of like erotic thrillers and kind of confuses me about why he's here. And I'll give you a hint about the second
David
one.
Caruso?
We recently learned that his dad's name is very, very Russian. I was just talking about
just
this
said
last
Russell.
night. No,
Douglas.
No, Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas is one of
Yeah.
them, which doesn't. I don't see that.
I could.
Jewel of the Nile. Like it's going off of that kind of thing.
Well,
Maybe.
there's
Romance
a
in
lot
the
of like,
Stone.
what is happening here? What is going on?
Which
I
I think
think
is
of-
perfect
I think
for
of,
Charlie
like-
Sheen.
For Michael Douglas, I think of like Disclosure and was it Fatal Attraction and stuff
Yeah,
like
Basic
that. And-
Instinct.
yeah, was it Fatal Attraction he was in?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think of stuff. I just think of him in erotic thrillers. I don't know.
Did you say
it's just 'cause
Disclosure?
maybe yeah.
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 Maybe it's just because I know that he's the one that got cancer from eating.
Oh
as much
yeah,
pussy.
as
Yeah.
me and the bleeps call him, old pussy eater. Anytime he's on screen, dude, fucking bleep is just like, look at that old pussy eater.
The other person who passed on the role, I think he regretted it because he decided to make a career of doing stunts.
Tom Cruise,
There you
Jesus.
go.
Oh my God, he would have loved this movie. We would have gotten all these Mission Impossible stunts
This
so
is-
much sooner.
This is why he did that in Mission Impossible.
That's why,
Yeah.
yeah, he waited, and finally this year he was like,
I can
I'm
do
hanging off
stunts.
a biplane.
I could do biplane stunts.
I have no Tom Cruise because fuck that dude. So he will just sound like that.
There's another one who was supposedly considered. Those two are said to have actually passed. But there's another one who was supposedly considered who was not quite doing action movies yet, but very soon he would be doing a lot of them, and we love him. I've watched a lot of his movies recently.
It's a, oh,
Nick Cage.
Yep.
yep.
Mr. Nicolas Cage.
That's who I was thinking of when
Man,
you
Nick
threw me with
Cage
the
would have been
Douglas thing.
phenomenal at this. What the hell is going on?
But I think the skeeziness of Charlie Sheen works better to the way he treats Nastassja Kinski throughout this movie.
Agreed. Yeah, I buy it.
I did.
I
think
believe he is just trying to get his dick wet.
yes.
I might go pull a clip for this because this movie starts with bam, title sequence. It's just like all the letters flying at the screen. Terminal velocity. And you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
I think
Oh,
you said
that's
it wrong. Vertical terminosity.
Vertical terminosity.
I'm never gonna live it down, Emma boys.
I hope not. It's such a better name. Are you prepared for what? The vertical terminosity. Get them boys at B Action Films to whip us up a fake trailer for fucking Vertical Terminosity.
Dustin.
I'll put together a bunch of clips and just send it over to Mickey and have him just voice it.
Yeah.
Vertical Terminosity.
I can pay him in friendship. I'm very poor.
French kisses?
Well,
Friendship.
as we said on our recent episode, Hardball, the only ship that matters is friendship.
I thought he said French dip, and so I
I can
was
pay
like,
him in
kisses?
French dip.
You know what? I could. I don't know where he lives. They're probably not going to hold over in the mail very well.
You can put it in some dry ice and send it over.
I'm going to do a deconstructed French dip. It's just raw ingredients that I send him.
Yeah.
You have to cook it. The hell is this? It's a deconstructed French dip. This is groceries. You fucking hipster.
This is a packet of French dip and some sour cream.
Here, deconstructed coffee. You mean make myself a coffee? That's what this looks like. So it looks like me making coffee.
Yes.
Unground beans and water. Happy Christmas.
I don't think we talked about on recording, but Derek and I think Whitney, you might have been there for this.
Who knows?
But we were definitely at our work. Charlie Sheen must have just lived in Tucson for a time.
I looked it up because we were talking about it the other day. I looked it up today before we started. He did not live here, but he shot a lot of fucking movies here.
Yeah, because I'm watching him on this dirt bike at one point going down this dirt road, and I'm like, wait around, you'll be welcomed by the Wraith or yourself into Beyond the Law.
Yeah.
Or wasn't The Arrival shot here too? At least parts of it?
Parts of it. I think it's New Mexico mostly, but I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I've seen
thought
that
when
movie
they were
once.
I thought when they were in Mexico, they were actually in Arizona, but I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure on that.
Okay. Well, stay tuned for Sheenber.
We're going to use up all of our Arizona movies in December.
I know,
That's
right?
okay. I guess we could just double
Not this
up.
December, guys. December is not this December, but you know, keep it in your mind.
All right.
Unless you want to work more.
Always. I'm not working. You're working. I just gotta sit here and talk. Think that's hard for me?
December is our time off.
It is very difficult for me to sit in this corner for more than 2 hours at a time.
We need to get Whitney like the standing desk that you could do. You could have
No,
options.
even worse. Oh, yeah. I need arms.
No, not just-
'cause I
yeah,
don't
not
know what
just
to do with
standing.
mine. I'm like,
Not
like
that.
Ricky Bobby. So you have to go fast and
But see, that's the thing, Whitney. I also don't know what to do with my hands, so I often fill them with things.
we start in Sonoran Desert, Arizona.
yeah.
Very generic. And she's driving. This woman is driving through fog.
No,
Mark?
she's driving behind a van with her headlights off, trying to keep far enough behind but still see them. So she's not marked.
Smart.
I didn't even see the van. I just thought she was
she's-
in the fog.
She's following their dust trails and staying hidden
I was
in the
waiting for
dust.
Tom Atkins to show up and
Yeah,
drunk and
well,
start yelling at people.
Look who paid attention.
All right. I was drunk. But there's lights
I've
coming
been
up behind
drinking.
her, and she's like, "Oh shit! Someone saw me. Here comes a van. It's not a van. It's a 747."
It's an
That-
airplane.
Nearly lands on top of her car.
Yep.
Yeah, because then she cuts to her at the hotel or whoever she's talking to, like the handler. She's like, "What the fuck? Explain the tire marks on my hood then, or my roof."
Yeah. What do you mean there was no plane? Explain those tire marks. And she's speaking Russian, and she's like, "Dude, I'm leaving Tucson. If you're smart, you will too."
Yep.
I think she's talking to Nastassja Kinski. I think is what's going on.
I think she's talking to us. Like she's
Fair.
like talking to the audience. She's like, "Dude, I'm getting the fuck out of Tucson. You should too." I'm just kidding. I love my Tucson. Shitty as we are.
I know. I can't imagine living somewhere else. Honestly,
I can
he
imagine
wants.
it.
He
I'm
wants
a
to go
very-
places.
Vivid imagination, though.
I just need to find that place where it's never really hot, but it doesn't snow in the winter, and it's also not humid in the summer.
I could do with some snow in the winter. I like dealing with it. It's not that I
Oh,
like
I
it.
hate
I like
it.
dealing with it.
I lived in the snow for 2 years, and I was like, well, never doing that.
You didn't have me to cuddle with, big boy.
Oh, it's
He
not the
needed-
cold that bothered me. It's the wet ice everywhere.
Shoveling
You didn't
this.
have me to cuddle with, big boy.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
But, yeah, she gets attacked in her apartment by Kerr, who is played by Christopher McDonald,
Woo!
with the blondest hair I have ever seen.
Didn't know I needed to see Chris with blonde hair.
I thought
There's
Joe
a better
Pesci
look
with-
coming up.
I thought Joe Pesci with blonde hair was weird, and then
Oh, yeah.
Lethal Weapon, but this is weird.
But I do like seeing Chris McDonald be a bad guy.
Yeah.
I really like it. Like he does. This is besides Shooter McGavin. Obviously, he's a bad guy, but this guy is like a punchy, kicky, stabby bad guy.
This is a mustache twirling evil bad guy.
And I loved every second of it.
And of course, for those listening who haven't listened before, we have talked about Chris McDonald. If you want to go back, we talked about him on The Faculty. We talked about him on Flubber.
You bet.
We talked about him on Dutch.
Three-peat.
One of these days, we're going to get a movie where he's the star.
We'll have to do some digging. Yeah, they exist. It's probably just not a big known one.
He goes in there. He's beating the shit out of this lady. Where's your roommate? She's not talking. She gets murked. They leave her in the shower. It's like she slipped in the shower.
It's a bummer, too, because she is KGB beautiful.
Yeah, she is. Remember in the 80s and 90s, giant fish tanks were like the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
one in here.
I had a giant fish tank at one point.
My mom had a saltwater fish tank. I got to watch seahorses give birth.
Ooh, fun.
We had
different
it's like
reactions.
popping a pimple underwater.
See,
now I'm out.
I was correct.
Yeah.
Derek was right.
Yeah.
I was very wrong.
I also want to mention that Chris McDonald is obsessed with his car.
It's a Cadillac.
It's a Cadillac. It's a 1990 Cadillac Alante.
Ooh.
I looked him up. I had to go because I had to go look it up because I loved Charlie Sheen's Challenger and I wanted to know what year it was. So I went to the Internet Movie Cars database.
They have one for guns too.
Yeah. And this thing is crazy. It's literally got the make and model of the fucking forklift someone is driving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Man, I wonder what the trivia is like in this.
So she was driving a 1987 Chevy Camaro at the beginning. He's driving a 1990 Cadillac Alante, and Charlie Sheen, is driving a 1970 Dodge Challenger until he steals a 1991 Chevrolet Corvette C4.
Yep.
Which we have a bar regular that seems to know everybody that says that he knows this guy. He's a Tucson rich guy with a bunch of nice cars. And
I believe it.
So he ends up being in a bunch of movies. Like if you look up that guy, I guess he's in a bunch of movies because they always need his cars.
I mean, I believe it because he's got a jacket that matches his car.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I have a vest that matches my van.
Is it
barely
naked?
fits. It's full of holes, but I love it.
Sometimes there's tacos in it and you don't remember when they got there.
But I'm willing to try them. Pocket tacos? That's as good as vanchiladas, my friend.
Ooh, no.
Let's see. Corvette owner, Sam Smiley.
I know that name.
No, this guy, well, he was born in Columbus, Indiana. Oh, there we go. It took a minute for his thing to come up. He's dead. He died August 15th, 2018 in Tucson, Arizona.
Oh,
rest in pictures, my dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, on his thing here, he's got 13 acting credits. We got Hoosiers, The Untouchables, Night of the Kick Fighters. I'll sign me up for that.
So hit a little save on that. You hit the save button, right?
It's got a 3.1 on IMDb, but I'm in.
That's a little generous.
Billy the
Out of
Kid,
10.
Border Shootout, a TV show called The Young Riders.
I did watch The Young
Four
Riders.
Eyes and Six Guns.
Young Riders is great.
Suture, Geronimo, Terminal Velocity,
Geronimo.
Anytime, and then a TV show called Invasion, in which he's in 2 episodes of 3.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that a
Sam
latchkey?
Smiley. I don't know if I can find it on the internet.
It's only
got
3 episodes.
So. But that's not till later in the movie. So we are introduced to Charlie Sheen, Mr. Carlos Estevez, skydiving, as we should be. Ditch Brody, skydiving.
It's a good introduction to Ditch Brody.
Yes, it
Skydiving
is.
into downtown Phoenix, wearing a Thor helmet and
A fake butt
assless chaps.
with a fake butt.
Yeah. And he skydives into this party, and he's like, "This is a bachelorette party? No, it's an 8-year-old's birthday party."
For Bernadette.
And I think that they didn't show it for a good reason, but I think he's got like a fake penis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
I
all the
bet
kids
you
are
there's
staring up
something-
like,
And yeah, it wouldn't just be chaps. You know, there's
No.
something, unless it's just junk all wrapped in leather, and that is gross enough.
and I did see, because I had scrolled through, there's a lot of people who are nobodies in this. One of the girls at the party did go on to act. Mo Beatty is her name. She was born in Phoenix, but she went on to do, it was a lot of commercials, but she did some TV. Like, still recently, she was on some HBO show called Hacks. She's in Star Wars Galactic Pals.
Is that what you guys are, Galactic Pals?
Aww. Yeah.
And she was in an episode of The Rookie Feds.
Ooh, I watched that.
She was in one episode, Bree something.
Okay.
But she went on to be an actress, and she's from Arizona,
Brehave.
so I'm giving her some credit.
Behave.
And
Queen
did you guys recognize the news anchor that's reporting on Charlie Sheen?
Everybody who ever lived in Tucson knows who Martha Vasquez is. Thank you very much. She is a delightful person, by the way. I did get to meet her. Oh, I mean, I worked at Osco, and she would shop at my store.
Delightful.
Yeah, she was a news anchor here in Tucson on KVOA for
Ever.
my whole life until like I think 2012, 2011.
Yeah, she just retired not that long ago, I think.
Yeah. And we go to the skydiving school, and we meet Jo, who is uncredited in this movie, but is an actress that we personally have seen before and will definitely be talking about on the podcast one day.
Jo?
Her name is Jo, the girl that runs the flight school, the one that's giving him shit and yelling at him. She's not in the credits.
Why?
I don't know. But her name is Margaret Collin. She is in Independence Day. She's Jeff Goldblum's ex-wife and the White House communications director.
Oh, yeah.
So she's like a mainish character there.
She she could be sisters with Flubber's wife.
I can see that.
And she, did you watch Amos and Andrew with me? I think you did, right? With Nick Cage and Sam Jackson?
No.
I thought you did.
I saw
She
clips.
plays, she's one of the women who causes all the trouble. Like this, it's a husband and wife team.
Always a woman causing trouble.
It's a husband and wife team. Michael Lerner and her. Michael Lerner is Mayor Ebert from Godzilla '98.
Gotcha.
They call the police because they see Sam Jackson and they're in a house and they're like, black people don't live in this
See, I saw the
neighborhood.
end of that.
But yeah, we find out the FAA is hitting them with a bunch of violations. It's the most violations anybody's ever had. And Charlie Sheen's pretty proud of that.
Record breaker. I don't want to sound like a brag or nothing, but I've been shut down more than this.
There you go.
And we get the Charlie Sheen, I felt like he was bordering on hot shots here in this movie.
Okay.
Because some of his quips, like she's like, no more base jumps, no more bungee jumps, no more low altitude poles because you're going to bounce.
Can I put the Q-tip in my ear or just around it?
Yeah. Put the Q-tip in my ear just around the edge. And we meet Broken Legs Max.
Yeah.
Which is what she's credited as.
I actually really, first of all, she's gorgeous. That's why I had to put my name as hers.
Backwards
I looked her up and but I love that. Just to spoil things, she's broken legs here. At the end of the movie, her legs are fine. She got 2 broken arms. Like, this chick is just a fucking klutz. It'd be great if she's not even a skydiver.
No, she's not.
Like, what happened? Oh, I just fell in the kitchen. Got real excited, started running like Scooby-Doo.
I'm the cook for the skydiving school. What does a cook at the skydiving school do? I make sandwiches. Turkey sandwiches. That's it.
What happened? French dips. Rough.
But she needs Ditch to do a lesson for a new student. Chris Morrow, played by Nastassja Kinski, who's in a great movie called Paris, Texas. If you have 2.5 hours or so, it's excellent.
I do.
It's one of the 2 movies that stars. God damn it! Why am I blanking on his name? I love the guy.
Danny DeVito.
No, Harry Dean Stanton.
Harry Dean Stanton. Thank you. God. It's one of his 2 starring roles.
I don't know how I pulled that.
Excellent
Just
movie.
I felt it.
Is that yeah, I know who that is. Never mind.
I mean,
We'll be talking about him
he's-
when we do
he's
down
like that guy.
Periscope. My cat's favorite movie.
And he does co-star in a movie with Emilio Estevez called Repo Man, but he's not the star. And then she's also in a movie called .com for Murder, so don't change the dial because I've seen it and it's bad.
All right, Paul, so I think it's time we made a trailer.
Do we have to?
Like, people keep asking, so we're gonna deliver.
Well, what are we supposed to do in this damn trailer?
We're just gonna talk about shit we do here. We theme our months, right? Like, what do we...
I mean, I know we've done stuff like musicals and animation month and creature features, all sorts of stuff, but is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's something kind of like that. Then I'm probably gonna sit there and tell people, We're on all social medias. We're on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And it's all under Flicks and Friends Podcast.
Yeah, I guess so. If they're not tired of hearing that by now.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'll work. Should we press record?
Yeah, let's press record right now.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content. Plus, you get ad-free episodes from the main feed. And you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this lady, Chris, claims it's her first time. She needs lessons skydiving. He's like, how about Friday? Well, if I don't do it today, I'm going to lose my nerve.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
all
as
right,
an
cool.
audience, we know, right? Like, at least
she's so obvious.
At least I did. Like, I don't want to sound like I was the oracle, but it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention, I remembered a lot about this because when I paid money to rent this from Prime, because we didn't mention that last week, but it's not streaming anywhere. You have to rent it from Amazon, and you have to type in the entire name.
Yeah.
I typed in Terminal Vel, and it gave me an app for, like, diagnostics something. It didn't even give me terminal velocity. I was like, what the fuck?
That's because it's vertical terminosity.
That's why. You searched wrong. You sound like
Because
an
it's
idiot.
Hollywood Pictures, which is Disney, and they're like, let's pretend this never happened.
No way. Is there not a 4K of this because of that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Or even a
assume it's never
Blu-ray?
gonna happen. Yeah, there is
That's-
a Blu-ray out there, but it's not like any kind of boutique, and it's hard to get. I found it on Amazon. It was like $45. I was like,
Oh no. I just want to own this, so I might spend the 15 digitally eventually.
Yeah, I almost bought it digitally because I was like, well, now I've spent $8 to watch this movie. I'm halfway there. I should've just
Exactly.
bought
Like
it.
the
What
next time that I
happens-
go to rent it, I'm just gonna send it.
Question. What happens if you purchase it digitally from Amazon and then Amazon ceases to continue?
Well, yeah, that's why I don't do digital typically because your digital shit can disappear.
There's just no chance in this world that I outlive Amazon.
Okay. And you can't take your money with you.
Oh, my
Like-
thing is more of just outliving their rights to having it or their need to keep it in their servers.
Sure.
That's my main concern.
Well,
But
I'll
I
start
might do it
downloading
anyway.
those.
So he does agree to take her up for her first lesson, to do a tandem jump.
I'll
And
bust you,
she's-
Jerry.
I love that she's like, "Oh, you mean like that?" and points to this poster, and it's a guy riding a busty woman, and it says, "Do tandem, jump her bones."
Can I find like another school, like just anywhere else? You've got porn on the wall about banging chicks while you're skydiving.
And this lady is so obvious because she's like, that's cool, but I heard about this thing called static line, and I'm like, I've watched 2 skydiving movies this month, and this is the first time I've heard that word. I've never heard of static line except for
I know
when
what
I've seen
static
this
line
movie.
is from military movies.
Okay.
I don't.
It's just the thing that you hook up that as soon as you jump, your chute goes.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. There's literally a
That's
line
what that's
going.
called.
You put
Okay.
it's not a carabiner, but it's a whatever clip it. Maybe it is a carabiner, but you put
it's a
that there.
breakaway.
So that way, as soon as you exit that plane, your chute's already gone. And this is, I believe, at the time that was true. Like your first jump ever has to be one of those. Like you either get no free fall or you get, yeah, it was one or the other.
I've always heard that you had to do tandem at first.
I think it used to be that you could do this as well, and in lieu
Yeah.
of.
I mean, it's possible. Again, as I said last week, ain't going to happen.
Yeah, I might, dude.
I'm not jumping out of a plane unless there's, it's being taken over.
We can do that. We can cosplay. We can role play. Your safe word's gonna have to be Geronimo.
We meet this guy, RoboCam, who doesn't really matter except for that, he's got a big story point. His work does.
Yeah.
His filmography. But he's a guy named Sully McCullough in real life. And the only thing I really recognized was he's in Don't Be a Menace, etc., as Crazy Legs.
Okay.
Do yourself a favor at home. Look up him because I don't know what that IMDb photo's from, but it's great.
What's his name?
Sully, Sulli, McCullough, McCullough. But it's like he's cosplaying as a cracked out Hulk Hogan. But he's talking to this guy and he's like, I'm thinking, because should I record her? She doesn't want me to, whatever. And and he's like, Charlie Sheen, I'm thinking we jump, get a Coke, I call her for dinner, and then they both at the same time, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. They have like a whole plan of just, this is what we do, man. Pretend to bond on our way down, and then I get to go down.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Girl, I'm going to
if I
eat
can
you out
find
so
it.
much, I'm going to get throat cancer.
Here you go. It's not easy to see.
Oh,
but
man. Got to find that.
It's
Wow.
like if Sam Elliott and Hulk Hogan had a black baby.
Oh, you tell you what, brother. Do you have to curse so freaking much, brother?
So they go up for the jump. He gives her a little thing that'll beep when you're too close to the ground.
8 seconds.
And this is when he's like, come here, sit between my legs. You get the best view in the house. And she's like, why do you pretend that's all you're about?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
he's like, because she's like, it would be stupid to trust my life to walk to a walking penis, and I'm not stupid.
This
And
pilot's
Flying penis.
laughing.
you know who this pilot is?
I do, because I saw the credits and I misread them, and I was waiting the entire time for Mario Van Peebles to show up. And it's Melvin Van Peebles. Some relation.
Enlighten us that don't know who Melvin Van Peebles is.
Oh, I just know him as
Melvin-
Mario Van Peebles' dad.
Yeah, he's Mario Van Peebles' dad. He was in the TV version of The Shining, the one that they
Never
did
saw it.
with the guy from Wings, I think.
Okay.
He was in Jaws: The Revenge, as
Never
was
saw it.
his son. Well,
That's
we'll
the
see it.
fourth one?
Yeah. But yeah, he's Mario Van Peebles' dad. And he was
Okay,
also in The Hebrew Hammer.
Saw that one.
I would subscribe to Peeble magazine.
But
Oh
Charlie
my God.
Sheen's-
Bad movies, worst Peeble.
a whole month of Peebles. But Charlie Sheen's retort to her is, I'm not just a walking penis. I'm a flying penis.
I believe him. If anybody has fucked while skydiving in this universe, it's him.
Yeah.
Like in this movie universe.
Yeah. Also in real life. But
True.
there's this thing where she's like, hey, I think I saw another plane. So he goes to ask Melvin Van Peebles about it. And he goes back. She's gone. Looks out the plane door. And there's a
Bright orange jumpsuit.
very clear dummy plummeting to the ground.
I mean,
Oh,
also
and she
the
was
laid on
very-
thick.
She was very adamant about wearing this orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, exactly. Old Broken Legs Max was like, oh no, this one's going to be, that one's a little big. This is like tight fitting. Everybody in this place is horny.
Yeah.
I think
Everybody's
maybe
just trying
it's
to
a
get.
safety thing.
Nah. Because she
Yeah.
gave up real quick. She's like, the orange will be fine. She's like, yeah, it will.
Yeah, because when you're skydiving, that's gonna suck it all back against you anyway. We'll see
Yeah.
all them bits.
See all them bits. All right,
But it does-
RoboCam, calm down.
But it's weird because it's falling much like a dummy, and then it hits the ground really hard, much like a dummy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And
Because it's a dead body,
bounces.
guys.
Well, because people who jump out of planes are dummies. Hey, all
I'm going to throw this at you.
right.
He quit flinching, guys.
Name of her sex tape.
I think I actually need to start hitting him.
But we talked to
Again?
RoboCam. We talked to RoboCam, and he's traumatized because he's like, "Bro, I was down here filming a girl's landing thing. And I
Yeah.
watched that chick bounce."
We used to joke that when a newbie would hit, they would dig in like Wile E. Coyote. He's like, I'm not joking about that anymore.
Yeah.
That's,
Which is kind of fucked up, but I guess that's like the same thing as like a surgeon or a cop, right? You got to make jokes about the fucked up shit you see.
Well, no, I think
Yes.
that's the joke is they've never seen it. They were like, we always joked that a newbie would do that. And he's like, now that I just saw somebody fucking bounce off the earth, I'm done. That's not funny. It was funny,
Yeah.
though. It was funny.
But the FAA comes to investigate, and Charlie Sheen's like, I swear to God, Melvin Van Peebles, I put the dope rope on her, which is a cool name.
Yeah.
And he's like, all I'm saying is maybe the pretty lady distracted you and you were thinking with little Charlie and not Big Carlos.
Right?
Big Carlos is his brain.
I guess little Carlos is his penis and Big Charlie is his brain.
I don't know, man. I think this guy's got a bigger dick than he does brain, and I don't think he's got a big dick. Just saying.
And he's like, what? Do you we want me to tell them that maybe she unhooked herself? I didn't see anything. And that's when Charlie Sheen's like, unhooked herself, you say?
Wait a minute. Huh. I didn't even think of that possibility.
He goes through all her shit, finds a photo of the roommate, finds her ID, 2201 High Desert Road, Tucson, Arizona. You better believe I Googled it. It doesn't exist. There is a 2201 High Desert Trail in Oracle, Arizona.
They did this just in case the movie took off. They're like, we don't want to create another Goonies house situation where people are showing up to the house from vertical terminosity all the time, bugging the people living there.
Unlike Breaking Bad, where they're like, the people who live in that house are like, please stop throwing pizzas on our roof.
Well,
oh, dude, I'd make a great day of that. Or life. Come on over. Don't bring anything. Pizzas will be delivered.
there we go. Yeah, but
Do
what
some
if it's
rooftop
got, like,
drinking.
gross shit on it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Olives.
Well, if there's enough are being thrown up there,
I tried to.
I can afford to be picky.
Like I said, when I tried to look this place up, I looked at what was at 2201 High Desert Trail. It's called Desert Sanctuary, and it's a yoga place. And I went down to like the street view, and it's literally beyond, like, the street view goes up to a fence, and it's way back on some private property in the middle of the desert. So that's some Charles Manson shit going on back there.
I had to start doing more yoga recently because your wife shamed me.
How did I shame you?
100% on accident, but you walked in, you went, why do you have a yoga mat? I went, because I do yoga. You do yoga. And now I had to make more use out of it.
Well, at least it wasn't you do yoga.
It was like that. I mean, like,
It
dude,
was
I got
more.
a fucking,
It was. I think
have
it was
a man
more of
bun.
a. I think it was more of her just being like, yoga's for losers.
Yeah.
Not you
Yeah.
do yoga.
You see this hair? That's yoga hair, girl.
He does it because it sounds a lot like Yoda.
He's not wrong.
So you're doing Yoda?
Uh-huh. I do my best Yoda pose, which is just when I tuck myself in and fade away.
Oh, I was gonna say you get on somebody's back and tell them where to go.
Rocking and rolling down to the beach. I'm strolling.
That's why you have long arms to like rip around the body.
Yeah.
Long arms and legs.
Like a
There is not a lot of people in this world that want to fucking give me a piggyback ride, is all I'm going to say.
I offered last night.
Yeah, I didn't feel like picking you up off the ground after I collapse on you. I was going to go full boneless.
So he goes to investigate her apartment, and it's like, we're definitely American in this apartment because you get a crate full of Bruce Springsteen albums.
Right?
That's what I got from that. Was it's like, this is their The Americans cover, like they're undercover Russians, so they're like, what do Americans like? Bruce
boss.
Springsteen.
Everybody loves Bruce Springsteen in America. Now it'd be Kid Rock.
And Chris McDonald hits him really hard with the tank lid of a toilet seat, of a toilet.
This is the better look, by the way. He's got this like black leather jacket going. He's got the bleach blonde hair, pink latex gloves, and I love
gloves,
it. I
baby.
love that he chose pink latex gloves. He's peacocking.
He is.
Like for a hitman, he's peacocking. He's got his fucking Cadillac that's all red and bright. Excuse me. He's got his bleach blonde hair. He's got his fucking pink latex gloves. He wants to stand out while he lives in the shadows.
Well,
Yes.
he even says it with his car later. He's like, people notice it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Peacock. Gotta let him fly.
I do love his delivery when Charlie Sheen's like, who the hell are you? And he's like, here's my card, and whips out this knife. That's pretty fucking good.
He takes
Yeah.
the knife though.
Oh, yeah.
I
Charlie
know, but-
Sheen snatches that shit.
He should have stabbed him before he ran away.
And whatever hotel or apartment this is,
It's gotta
they,
be
they need
Phoenix.
to make some smaller ledges because these fit a full-size Charlie Sheen and a full-size Chris McDonald just running along these
Yeah.
ledges.
They
I
knew.
think it's pretty dope.
They knew. This is like before scaffolding window washers. Like, we got to put somebody out there, dude. We got to give him room. But don't give him a guardrail. Let's go very Death Star
I was
motif.
just gonna say.
Yeah, it was designed by Valinians.
No. Geonosians.
Aldinians, Geonosians.
Less Pablo the Lesser, if you might.
But he dips out of there in his bitchin' Challenger. Off
Bitchin'
to
is the
this-
right word, by the way.
Off to this junkyard to meet a guy who exists in this script so that we can have a rocket car.
Yep.
I'm okay with it. I do wish it was, what's his name? Gainey. MC Gainey?
MC Gainey.
I kind of wish it was him, right?
This guy is played by someone named Hans Haus. He was in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, but I'm assuming he's maybe just like a bar guy
Thug.
or something. Yeah. I love when he's like looking at the knife, telling him all about it, and he's like, "Oh, these markings, they're Cyrillic from Syria.
From Syria? Are you being serious? Are you being serious right now?
And this guy Sam is just like, look, I don't have time to deal with your shit, Charlie Sheen. Are you gonna sell me the knife, or are you gonna get the fuck out of my face?
I mean, so this guy has a working relationship with Charlie Sheen. He's buying stuff off him.
Yeah,
Like
Apparently.
he goes through like the skydivers' purses and personal belongings.
it's the shit they drop when they're skydiving. He goes down and collects it afterward.
That makes
Dude,
sense.
how many fucking different sets of dentures do you need? I'm going to build a Gary Busey style army of squirrels.
This guy is just
squirrels?
Yeah, just imagine a bunch of squirrels with like Gary Busey-esque
Human
teeth.
teeth.
Terrifying. Terrifying.
Yes.
That's how you get nightmares, dude.
this guy is building a rocket car that's on rails. It goes about 350 miles an hour.
It's more of a rocket train if it's on rails. But we're splitting hairs here, dude.
Well, it's honestly it's a jet without wings.
Yeah.
It's a rocket chair. Let's call it what it is. It's a rocket chair on a track to death.
He's working on his first
Have a nice
Star
day.
Wars speeder. Is what he's
You couldn't
doing.
even have this track end like gently. It's literally cutting ahead. It's a sign with a smiley face that said "Had a nice day."
This guy is planning on killing himself with this thing. Because
Yes.
Charlie Sheen even says, you're going to kill yourself. And he's like, yeah, but what a ride.
So all it's doing is setting up that when he does, spoiler, he's gonna die. When he does die, we're okay with it because that's what he wanted anyway.
Yes,
He wanted to go out with a
exactly.
bang, and this motherfucker do.
He's like, I never thought I'd make it to 40. And here I am at a 1994 52. So
Building a rocket chair.
he looks like he's about 70. So I'm going to call it 1994 52.
Yeah.
Dude, he built a rocket chair on his front porch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit in my rocket chair. Just get these
watch
kids
the
off my
sunset.
lawn.
Well, I'm gonna sit on my rocket chair on the front porch and launch myself into the sunset.
Sounds
Right into
phenomenal.
it.
He times it out so as soon as he hits the wall is right when the sun goes down.
When the
How
sun
Hunter S.
goes
Thompson
down.
of him. I love it.
There's a plane flying around and he notices it. Doesn't really think of it this time.
Right.
He goes back to the school. It's where we meet James Gandolfini playing Ben Pinkwater, Deputy DA of Tucson.
This is some of my favorite Gandolfiniing. Because we know he's hiding something, but when he's trying to be this like nerd, timid guy, fucking great.
Well, he's great because he's got nasal spray and he's like chewing on shit and he's doing
Eye
whatever.
drops.
But even when he's questioning Charlie Sheen and he's like, yeah, I don't know anything about the girl or whatever, you see him look like you see the character that the character is playing break.
Yes.
Yes.
Like James Gandolfini is playing a guy, and you can tell, and that's kind of the point.
I love it. I
When
think
he gets
did
to
a
the
great
soda
job.
machine, he looks back at him and he's like, I would drop the attitude if I were you. And it's like just a very haunting thing where it's like Gandolfini is not hiding it well in a good, in
Yeah.
a purposeful way though.
Yeah.
I like when Charlie Sheen's recapping, he's like, all right, look, I'm a pretty decent guy. So this wet dream of a person comes in. I was like, you can't describe a woman as a wet dream of a person. I mean,
Why not?
1994, you can.
you can't. You can. You
I do.
shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Unless you're another woman.
I think Whitney can get away with it more than we could. If anybody was asking about like a bar customer, I was like, oh, this wet dream just sat down and ordered a beer. I'm like, ugh, Jack? Ew.
I'm gonna say
on the
that when
other
some of our
hand.
regulars come in and be like, look at this wet dream of a person. But it's more like someone who drank too much and has undiagnosed diabetes wet dream.
Yeah, I know the type.
I like his thing where he's like, what does Charlie Sheen say? I think she did for bullshit what Stonehenge did for rocks.
I like that. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Why don't I get it?
Because Stonehenge is really just kind of a nothing place, but everyone thinks it's all magical and spiritual, so they love rocks now.
Okay, that's
And she's doing big bullshit, like big rocks.
okay.
I don't know.
That's kind of what I thought, but I was like, that's not.
It's
If
either
I'm
a
wrong,
poorly
correct
written-
me.
It's either a poorly written David Toohey line or it's a well improvised Charlie Sheen line.
Yeah. He's just all fucking coked out of his gourd. He's like, ooh, that's funny. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say that tomorrow.
And he's got the, Gandolfini's like, are there any pictures or video of what happened? And so you're already sitting there going, so he's involved.
yeah.
Yeah.
knows what's going on,
yeah.
right?
The second you have this guy break character, like you said,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, well, he's definitely not a fucking DA.
Yeah. And Charlie Sheen's like, no video that I know of. Cut to Charlie Sheen watching RoboCam's video.
Yep.
And he sees that there was a second plane.
I thought we were about to film a porn because it cuts to this chick and he's like, she's like, I'm always natural. So the first time that, I don't know, I just like it. I'm like, this is getting really sexual. I'm not mad.
You heard RoboCam and Ditch's conversation earlier.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what they do. They fuck these chicks.
All right.
I mean, you're going through an exhilarating, life-changing seconds of life.
That's why RoboCam really wants to be there. He's like, I even offered the Nastassja Kinski a discount price. He wants to be there when they land, so when their adrenaline's flowing and they're all juiced up, he's the first one they see.
Yeah.
Different term, please.
Juiced up, dude.
Don't like it.
Moist.
I like that more.
I meant like adrenaline juices, not vagina juices.
God, adrenaline juices is the worst way to talk about sweat. Oh, God, I got adrenaline juice all over me.
He notices the second plane.
Leaking
and then
out of my armpits.
He hears the plane flying overhead again, and he goes out, and it's the same plane from earlier. So he's like, all right, time to chase this plane on a motorcycle, much like Iron Eagle.
Yeah. That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also Top Gun.
Yeah. But Iron Eagle did it cooler.
Didn't have Tom Cruise. That's why.
Well, because they're actually like racing side by side in the plane and the motorcycle in Iron Eagle. Tom Cruise is actually just driving his motorcycle and looking at a plane. So he gets to this abandoned gas station. He finds the jumpsuit, cameras, and an article about his skydiving mishap downtown.
Yep.
And then he gets jumped by this guy that looks like Lurch.
Uh-huh.
I
thought I knew him.
His name is Lex, played by a guy named Gary Bullock. He's in RoboCop 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And he's in Species. That's the stuff I recognized from his credits.
It's not who I think it is. I think there's a guy that looks like him that is in Lost, maybe. I don't know. I didn't go too deep into who I thought it was.
I didn't go that far through his stuff. I mean, he could have been in Lost. This director directed some Lost.
Okay.
He's like, hey, Lurch, I need you. I mean, Lex. I mean, Gary. I need you.
Lurch
on this,
Luther.
But it turns out their whole thing was they had this other plane over his plane.
Blind spot.
She jumped out and did like a max spiral or some shit they call it. I don't know.
To get really far away from the drop zone so nobody would ever look for her.
Yeah, and then dropped the other body out of the plane. The other plane, which is the roommate's body, so that way it was still a blonde woman who hit the ground.
Yep.
And Charlie Sheen's like, what about the coroner? And Nastassja Kinski is like, don't you remember? You're in vertical terminosity. And she yells it.
She does yell vertical terminosity.
Charlie Sheen's thing, he's like, okay, cool. So far you fooled a guy who can't shave his sideburns evenly.
Yeah.
How did you trick the coroner and the police and all this stuff? And she's
Hello.
like, why would
I'm the coroner.
Well, why would they check fingerprints when you're all standing around telling them it was my body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
he's
a
not the
good
coroner. He was
thing.
somebody else. Because like, well, now I'm just going to go tell him to check. You know, too late. Cremated. How'd you get her
Yep.
cremated? Oh, the so-and-so funeral director. And he's like, that's me. I did that.
So she's like, I'll help you prove that I'm alive and get out of trouble, but you have to come help me with something. And they go and get on the plane, and she slaps him in the ass to get him back for earlier for his sexual harassment. She's like, come on, buddy. Tip,
The
tip.
problem is though, like you can't
She didn't slip a finger.
you can't sexually harass somebody like this because he just loves it.
Yeah.
It's reaffirming his thoughts on his behavior.
I mean, it goes throughout this, right? 'Cause, I mean, later on, he's like, I believed your story about your three-legged dog because I thought I was going to get laid. I didn't think it was real.
I didn't say anything because I thought I was gonna get my fucking wiener wet.
Yeah. So they do this night jump, which looks really cool.
Smelly adrenaline juices.
I like that they shot this probably at dawn, not at sunset, like in
Yeah.
the movie, but like because you can see the silhouettes of the people against the sky, and much like last week's episode, you know, there's the close-ups of the actors that are very clearly green screen, but the sky pranks are real.
The close-up's the only thing that looks a little janky. Everything else looks fucking great.
My
Brittany?
question is, why did the one person pull the chute on the other person?
Yeah, they have Nastassja Kinski pull his chute, and I don't know why. Maybe she's like, this is the height we need to be at, but then immediately they're talking on like headsets, so she could have just told him.
I don't know. It's kind of
I
this
think it's
thing
because it
where
looks
she's
cool, is what I told Whitney. She asked me while we were watching. I was like, it looks
like
cool.
that.
Because it's
I
the
like that.
silhouette of the two people approaching, and she pulls out the chute. and
She's
it's
like,
just-
you
the
need to
other
land
thing
over
though
there.
the other thing could be though because she's not giving him a lot of details. She's very like, I'll tell you in the air. We'll do this.
KGB, baby.
So she's controlling him. Like I don't know. Maybe because he is a flying penis. She's like, I'm gonna fucking just kind of rule this guy a little bit.
Yeah. But they go to some facility. Who cares? And she's like, all right, you see the roof? Don't land on that.
He's like, the roof, easy peasy. Yeah, don't land on that. Oh, what?
Yeah, land inside of the smokestack.
With this wind?
He does it.
Bang, bing. Yeah, he
Kind
does
of.
it, but he fucking lands hard.
He bonks.
He's a couple
Big
times.
heavy bongs. Just imagine being one of these security guards. Like, just hear that? Big metal fucking bonk.
She knows there's no security guards, so that's why they're good to go. But because there's a lot of security, there's electrified fence, there's motion sensors, there's all that kind of shit. But yeah, she directs him through the facility here, shut off the electric fence, but he's not a spy like her, so he keeps doing stupid shit. Like he shuts off the breaker for the electric fence, leaves the breaker box open.
Yep.
Yeah.
He gets into the office. He
I
leaves
love
the
I
door
found the
unlocked.
safe. And she's like, ignore the safe. That's just for idiots.
Yeah. He has to steal this tube that's hidden inside of the hangar pole, which is a good idea. You put it right above the safe, and people are trying to get in the safe.
Yeah, it is. I would have fallen for it.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to spend the rest of my night when we're done with this hollowing out all my my hanger rods.
Just don't put too much weight on them.
Damn it, I'm out.
Oh, do you like to hang off of them?
Yeah. I like
get
to
in
play
my
George of the
bedroom.
Jungle right into my closet.
That's what I was about to say. I get in my bedroom, and sometimes I pretend I'm a monkey.
Yeah, right. I take my shirt off and I think I'm Brendan Fraser from that movie. Get real.
More like the whale, am I right?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, sadly I'm closer to the whale than I am to George of the Jungle. That would be easier for me to hit.
Well, it's more fun.
He's a fucking Adonis in that George of the Jungle. That's an unfair look for any human.
Chris McDonald and his cohorts have showed up. They find the fence and they turn it back on. Ditch sneaks out the window right as Chris McDonald goes in, and they see him on the cameras. So she bails. She's like, "You're on your own, dude."
Fuck me then, I guess. Like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm going. And I got people shooting at me.
She doesn't care, but he's still just a flying penis to her.
Yeah.
So he uses his strengths and he goes up to the roof, pops out his other chute, I guess, and base jumps off this fucking building, barely missing that razor wire, which is a pretty cool stunt.
Yeah.
Fucking Chris McDonald just shooting at him, is just emptying the clip, trying to fucking get this guy.
Yeah. So she ends up calling him at the jump school, and he's like, were those guys speaking Russian?
If you tell me it's French, parlez-vous français?
No,
Like, he
they're
definitely
mafia.
is one to prove.
And
He's like, I speak French, bitch. I don't know if you know that about me. Oh my God, we didn't talk about the fucking Olympics magazine.
Oh, I
think
I had it later on with the trading cards that he.
Yeah.
Well, but he it starts with the girl that
Brokey
is
Jacks.
at Independence Day. Yada
Yeah,
yada.
Joe.
Like, it's her. She's like making fun of it. And it's like, why didn't you ever tell us? And it's like, see that haircut? That's why. It's not a different haircut than he has right now, right?
No, it's
It
the
didn't
same.
it didn't look any different.
They just took a picture of an actual gymnast and glued Charlie Sheen's head on it.
Yeah.
Because he's
it's-
supposed to be 18
Yeah.
or 19.
Yeah.
In what world?
The 80s Olympics.
Not
But
looking
she-
like that. That's steroids.
He tells her to come meet at Sam's junkyard there. He calls James Gandolfini because he's like, I need a witness. And goes over to meet her. Gandolfini disappears.
Little
This guy
sneaky
Lex,
sneak spy stuff.
yeah, this guy Lex is chilling with a sniper rifle in the plane, and Gandolfini takes him out. And he's speaking Russian to,
Perfect.
I don't know Russian.
Nostrovia.
There you go. And McDonald and his goons show up, and there's a big shootout. And Charlie Sheen the whole time, they're not going to fuck with my car, are they?
Oh.
Dude, this fucking car gets
They're-
obliterated.
If they're not gonna fuck with it, they're gonna make it cease to exist.
Well, it's his buddy that exploders it.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
True.
even before, they filled that thing with so many holes. They took out all the tires, all the glass. But hey, you know what? It's a good thing he drives that old car, because if he was driving a newer car, those bullets would have gone through both sides, and they'd all be dead.
Yeah.
True. True.
And yeah, Sam comes out like, what the fuck's going on in his long underwear? And he's like, oh, there's a shootout? I've got the right thing for this.
I'll be right back. I was having the best dream.
Jack, do you have this bazooka?
I don't have a bazooka. I wish I had any bazooka.
Yeah, bada boom's the car. And Charlie Sheen's like, the cylinder is in. Kaboom! My car.
My car.
But they use the rocket car to escape. The rocket, whatever.
This
rocket
goes on
mine
way
cart.
too long.
The rocket ride?
Yeah. Because it keeps cutting for it feels like a minute way too long, where it's like their faces, him trying to hit the switch, the wall, their faces, switch, wall, face, switch, wall. It's just too much of it. I do appreciate the fact that it had dummies strapped in when it was going by.
Yes.
I like that a lot. But yeah, like, just kind of cut a little short.
And this gave me, again, like Hot Shots vibes with like, and I know they're treating it seriously, but like when they're going and their faces are being pushed back and like.
Oh, remind me of Spies Like Us.
I think that might have been part of the problem with this movie, and part of the reason it didn't connect with people is it can't find its tone. Like, is this a spy thriller? Is this a comedy? Is this an action movie?
It's kind of all of them, which means it's none of them.
And I think Charlie Sheen is the problem with that tone, because at this point, people are expecting him to be in a comedy.
Because, like, in Hot Shots, he is trying to be funny, but it's that dry,
they're
serious,
doing that
straight.
Zucker Brothers fucking
Leslie
Police
Nielsen.
Academy, or not Police Academy, Naked Gun thing, where it's like straight acting surrounded by ridiculous things.
That's what made, your wife just said Leslie Nielsen. That's what made him so great, was he was delivering punchlines, but he was just always talking. He was dry as can be.
But they are speeding toward the wall, and I do appreciate that the guy painted "Had a Nice Day" on it.
Yeah, because he's planning on dying.
I mean, I think he's got the ejector there because he's like, I'll do the ejection, but he's going to do it at the latest possible second. So
I mean, that's why you had the switch so far away instead of a pull ripcord.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's not 100% sure he's going to make it. So he's like,
he doesn't want to die. He's okay with it.
But they go off and hide. They're going through the desert, and this is where she tells them all these people are former KGB. And he reveals to her that he was on the 80s Olympics team, and he's got this Sports Illustrated trading card of himself, and he gives it to her, and she gives it back, and he's like, I've got more.
Keep it.
Which is funny.
But, so you hated this. You didn't want to tell anybody you work with, but you have enough of these in your wallet to just hand them out to bitches?
Yeah. It's for when his other lines aren't working. He's like, well, I was on the Olympics team.
All right, I guess, because that means at least you're flexible and strong.
Exactly.
Got that core strength for fucking.
They hide out in this abandoned adobe house, which someone who doesn't live in Arizona might be like, there's just an abandoned house in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
There
are a lot of them.
Yep. Without a roof is perfect.
Yes, I was just going to say,
No
and most
roof,
of them
no
don't
windows.
have roofs.
Like, it's
Just
still got
some
stuff
walls.
hanging on the walls. Like, there's like a pelt
Here's the
of some
thing that
sort
here's
hanging
the
on
thing
wall.
you're not
Rabbit.
going to do, though. You're not going to trust an opened bottle of liquor left behind, especially when it's the same color as urine.
Thank
Charlie
you. I
Sheen
was
he
thinking
sniffed it
this.
first.
He did.
He knew that there's some urine, but he knew the ratio was okay.
Yeah, he's like, it hasn't shifted yet.
All right.
And we get
Trust
her
me, I'm a
real-
urine liquor bottle specialist.
And we get her real name, Krista Moldova. So they drink tequila and bond. She drinks
Little
the
mezcal,
worm.
my friend. It's got worm.
Yeah, she drinks the worm in the bottom of the bottle.
I'm used to swallowing things.
Yeah, I was
was
trained to swallow a
trained.
lot of things.
And Charlie Sheen's like, oh, okay.
Well,
I'm
I have
gonna
to
marry you.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty turned up here in this little adobe house.
So they kissy. She reaches down for his dong and finds the cylinder. And she's like, are you fucking kidding me? You had this the whole time?
Americans are so uncultured.
Yeah, Americans are uncultured. I just drank a worm out of an open tequila bottle in the desert and was about to fuck this dude. But
Yeah, but that's a Mexican thing.
But this disc in the cylinder goes into some computer thing she has that shows where the plane went.
He's
And
so
it's-
excited about this technology, this shitty little fucking like 3D thing.
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? This is amazing.
Whoa, this is great.
Where'd you get
Because
a
it
virtual
was on
boy?
a little disc this big, and he's like, all this information?
Wait till this guy finds out about Oculus with porn.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like, I always wanted a Virtual Boy, but I couldn't afford it because I was buying cocaine instead.
Money well sniffed.
But the plane is in a graveyard in Cochise County, a plane graveyard, not a regular
Not to be
graveyard.
confused with the boneyard.
Yeah, not the one we've seen on the show
100 times.
Not a
probably
welcome
at least
back
7 or 8
location.
times. Yeah. They break into the plane. The crew's on there. They're dead. Charlie Sheen starts having a freak out. Like, is this a nuclear thing? Whatever.
Yes.
I love her response. Sorry, a nuclear thing. That's how he says it.
Nuclear.
It's nuclear, dummy. The S is silent.
Nuclear.
And she gives him like the lid of a coffee pot, and she's like, "Yeah, it affects external genitalia more. So just put this over your junk. You'll be fine."
Your testicle blocker.
Kind of worked
So-
for him too, because he's like, I do love my dick and my balls.
Yeah.
It's kind of my
That's
best,
why she did
my
it.
best friends, dude.
But it turns out it's not nuclear. It is a bunch of gold bars.
Gold. There's
Yeah.
gold
He
in
always
there,
wanted that
please.
Russian gold.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm rushing to get gold.
She gets that Pulp Fiction moment because she opens the crate and they have like the light reflecting back in her eyes. The
Hey,
yellow
we
light.
good here?
Is that
Yeah,
what was
we're
in the
good.
Pulp Fiction? Was it a case of the Russian gold?
Yes, except it was his soul.
Because we
Case
never.
of the Russian Gold sounds like another like a Hercule Poirot movie.
Oh, I was thinking like an STD. Doc, I got a real nasty case of the Russian
you got
gold.
the drippy dong.
I got it. It drips when it's supposed to.
But it's like
Who thought that was the porn?
it's $600 million worth of gold. It was supposed to be for buying stuff to feed the people in Russia because Russia's falling apart. These guys want to steal it to stage a coup.
I gotta
So-
say, it's kind of a bold choice to make Russians kind of the sympathetic good guy here in '94.
Well, it's nice. It's a cool little like balance between what we were used to because obviously for a long time there, Russians were the go-to bad guy because they were the bad guy against us in real life. Quote,
Yeah.
hard quotes there. The bad guy, whoever's the bad guy. You know what I mean?
Probably is.
I mean, there was a little bit of both, a lot of bit of both, but they do have. So they stick with the Russian bad guy. They don't hire any Russians, but they are Russian bad guys who are like separatists. They are trying to go back to old Russia. The new Russia are the good guys, or at least sympathetic characters.
Yeah, yeah.
But they have a moment where they almost kiss. All the lights come on, and Charlie Sheen's like, "Fuck!"
God damn it! There is
Every
no
time.
Is no God.
So there's the nerdy dude who's hanging out with Chris McDonald searching the plane for Charlie Sheen, but she distracts him with the welcome to the plane video.
I
Yeah.
like it. Because he's doing, it's that tense moment where he's like checking the bathrooms, and we know it's not going to be the first one. We know it's not going to be the second one. But I do like Charlie Sheen's like, lock? Like it's not going to do anything. As soon as he opens it or tries to open it, it's locked, and he just shoots it.
All I could think of when this thing was playing, this video was playing, and the score was going in the background, I was like, "This would be someone could make a cool techno song out of this." You take that video and you put it over like some kind of electronic music, not that kind. Different, maybe something more like that. And it's like, you know, your seatbelt is a safety device. Da, 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 but it's like in the background.
So like some Skrillex type shit.
Yeah, maybe some like dubstep shit with some
Yeah.
samples.
Yeah.
Aphex
Little-
Twin is kind of what I was thinking of.
Apex
Okay.
going to be awesome.
Yeah. Just using the instructional video for the airplane. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking
We
about.
know Theseus.
Yeah. I mean, he did it with that presidential running music video thing. Or,
Yeah.
Not music video. Presidential running video.
Yeah, those words are words.
They are all words. So they go to Douglas, Arizona, and I was like, I appreciate this movie's geographic correctness and stuff because
Continuity,
Douglas, Arizona
kinda.
is in Cochise County.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did some of their work.
And I recognize Douglas because it still looks like this.
Yeah, it does.
21 years
Same
later.
bars, same people, same workers.
There's the like TP building in the background. I couldn't read what it
Wigwam.
said. Wigwam something.
Yep.
That's still there. So
Oh, you don't get rid of Choice Building.
and I even made a joke when he goes into the bar or diner or whatever it is. I think it's a little bit of both. And that old cowboy is there serving him his coffee. I was like, isn't that the guy that used to be the bartender at Tombstone?
I wonder if it was.
Because it kind of looks like him. And I
And-
mean,
oh,
he was
it's-
already old in '94, but
Yep.
You ever try to order a beer from that guy in 2019? You're like, I'm gonna order this beer, and I'm gonna go check out a gun show, like one of these stunt shows they've got. Maybe go buy some merch.
I'll be back.
I'll come back. Oh, my beer's not quite done yet. Got it.
He's not wrong.
No.
She tries to call the FBI, but they're not going to help unless she drives up there. And she's like, we don't have time for that shit.
It's the stupidest thing ever. You're going to call the FBI about a $600 million fucking gold bar thing, and they're not going to come send somebody out?
Because they don't believe her.
She told him it was heroin.
Send somebody. Send your fucking field agent you don't like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Send Martin Lawrence, dude. We'll make another movie out of that. It's called Terminal Viscosity.
This really made me laugh, though. They start having a big argument in the middle of this place, and in the background, you can just see all these old cowboys staring at them while they're screaming about Russian spies and the KGB. And
this is the most
KG
exciting thing
used
that's
to
happened
be.
in this bar in a long time, dude. Where she's like, there are missiles pointed at families. Everyone's like, oh shit, dish girl. What about these missiles? They're pointed at who's killing children? What is happening with your three-legged dog? Oh my god, this is information overload. And then Charlie Sheen's over here sniffing is that sugar? Did he pull sugar from his pocket? I don't know why. He said no sugar in his coffee, but he poured this white substance. I guess he likes the non-dairy creamer, and he just doesn't like to drink it. That's what it is.
He just likes to sniff the non-dairy creamer.
Figured it out. He likes the smell of it.
The drip helps cremate the coffee.
Cremate the coffee. No, that's when you get coffee from Starbucks.
Yeah, it's or my house.
But he's got this line like, for someone who never fucked me, or for someone who never slept with me, you sure are fucking me real good. And
I
like
like
she
that
storms out, and everybody's staring at him. He's like, "What? I'm the bad guy?"
Because
And
what
all
they
I
heard.
could think was, in this little cowboy town, they're like, "No, that's a communist, sir." You are
Well,
a good
but the
guy."
thing is, she was doing communist stuff where they're listening, going like, "Yeah, fuck Russia, let it fall." But then she brings up a good point. She's like, "If these guys get in charge again, then there are going to be more weapons pointed at your country." Now these guys are like, "Whoa,
Wait a minute.
whoa." I
Yeah.
don't like missiles pointed at America. I sure don't. I like missiles pointed from America. And that's American.
So
That
she
is
takes
American.
off, and he's about to buy a bus ticket, and he's like, "Fuck, man, I can't just let her go."
Because
So
the picture, it's the picture that she took. She went to a photo booth and held up a sign that says
Ditch did not kill me.
Did not kill me. So he's like,
Yeah.
shit. So she's probably off to die and just wants
Yeah.
to make sure my life isn't completely ruined. Fine, I'll go try and fuck you one more time.
So he steals Sam Smiley's Corvette.
Yep. I've got a car just like that.
Yeah.
Love it. Look at that. He's tearing ass in that one. I wouldn't drive mine that way. That's kind of rough on it, but like, damn, get it, son.
I did appreciate that because I saw him come running out in the yellow jacket, and I was like, "Well, that's the guy who owns the car." And I was
Yeah.
expecting that, "Hey, that's my car," but I got one just like it. It's very funny.
It
Yep.
is funny. I thought it was entertaining.
It was a change of pace. Loved it.
So at the airfield, she's getting shoved in Chris McDonald's Cadillac. Hope there's room in your trunk because I'm putting my Natasha in it.
Hope we got a big trunk. I'm putting my agent in it.
Because he's taking this thing with him. And like Gandolfini is just like, "Okay,
What's with
cool.
the car?
Put the ridiculous fucking car on the plane and let's get out of here, please."
I just want to go home, dude. I just want to count my millions of dollars.
I'm tired of talking in an American accent.
Yeah.
And we meet Chuck. Chuck, played by Rance Howard.
Welcome back.
3 times now.
Yeah, he was on the Tick.
He was in Ticks.
Halloween.
4 times. Because he was also in Universal Soldier. Was he in? No, maybe he wasn't in Halloween.
He's in one of those Friday the 13th or scary movies we did because he's a cop that goes over to the camp. And then
That's
they
the
find
Ticks.
That's Ticks.
That's Ticks.
Okay,
He's the
I
sheriff
believe
in
I believe
Ticks.
both of you. Quit yelling at me.
It's Ticks.
But either way, Rance Howard is back again.
Yeah.
And you couldn't have got Ron to direct this, or even Clint.
Nah.
That Darren Sarafian.
I don't want to see Ron Howard do a action. Do you?
Isn't he? I'm sure he's done them.
Willow.
See, there you go. You love Willow.
Love Willow. I don't think he can do that again.
He did Solo.
I do like Solo.
I mean, he redid Solo.
Yeah. He adapted to it.
But I like he's an agent. He's pretending he's an agent from the FAA, and Rance Howard's trying to call somebody, and he's got to enter his fucking calling card number and all this.
We don't
shit.
have time for that. Raise your fucking right hand.
Yeah, so he does a fake swear in.
He's so happy. He's like,
E
all right,
pluribus
deputy.
unum.
Deputy.
Yeah, he does this whole thing like I solemnly swear to uphold the whatever, and he ends with e pluribus unum. Rance Howard's just like sounds official to me.
Habeas
Let's go.
corpus.
So Gandolfini on the plane goes to gets information from Natasha. I think and he's gonna huck her out the plane.
He
Eventually.
wants to know who else she told.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Is that it? That's all he.
Yeah.
That's all he wants. He's like, you don't have to die. You tell me the people you told that you talked to, and talk to me about this Ditch Brody character because I
what's
see
about
the way
him?
you
What's
look
his
at him.
games look like?
I'm not happy.
That's not a Russian name at all. Ditch.
Brody.
Charlie Sheen explaining to Rance Howard what he wants him to do. He's like, okay, flip your biplane upside down. I'm going to sit on the wing, and then that'll get me to the top wing, and then I can get closer to the plane. And he's like, are you fucking insane? Yes.
Yes, I am. This is one of the many good Sheenings, I think. He did it earlier where he's like, what is actually going on? What is happening? Like he looks so
That's
manic.
because
And this one,
he had just finished doing coke and then had no idea where he was at.
he had a moment of clarity.
They're all doing lines from the script, and he's like, you said we were running lines, guys. I've been
running.
When you said running lines, I thought you meant just put like 4 tables together, pour a line, you have to run the whole way down sniffing. That's what I thought you meant. But yeah, this is a great one, dude. Like, are you crazy? Yes. Yes, I am.
Yep. Crazy in love. Meh.
Aww.
Ooh.
But they see the other plane when he drops off Charlie Sheen. Or drops up Charlie Sheen. I don't know. Charlie Sheen's hanging off the plane.
Charlie Sheen is now doing pull-ups on the cargo plane.
Yes.
And they see Rance Howard's plane, and so they toss Nastassja Kinski back in the truck, and he's flipping them off, which is great. Old man Rance Howard giving someone a middle finger is great.
Always. Can you come look at this? What is it? It's a plane. It's a biplane. They're like, a biplane? What the fuck? And then they know right away. They're like, oh, Brody.
Yeah, Chris McDonald comes out, starts firing at Charlie Sheen, who's sitting in the
Get
car
out of
because
my
he was going to open the trunk. He obviously wasn't trying to get in the car all the way. Starts
Right.
getting shot at, and Chris McDonald hits like a hydraulics
Shoots
thing.
some hydraulics out. Yep.
And then the plane goes out of the car. Chris McDonald doesn't want to let go, so now we've got a
Car
plane.
goes out of the plane.
Did I say the plane goes out of the
Yep.
car?
That's
Good
not
for
how
me.
that works.
Good for me. So
Derek is sober.
I am. That's the problem.
I know.
The
You need that drunken recall.
The car falls out of the plane
There we go.
with Chris McDonald hanging off the hood, Charlie Sheen inside, and Nastassja Kinski in the trunk.
Okay. The
Dude,
good,
this
the
scene
bad,
is
and the
awesome.
ugly.
Yes.
Right? The good is that they are doing this fucking stunt.
Yes.
There is no bad, but the ugly is when it's these close-ups, and they're doing what they can.
I think the problem I have is they just do like Drop Zone did the same thing, but they didn't do as many actor close-ups
Right.
in the skydiving scene.
And the digital part, whenever you see this car and these people digitally falling, looks yuck.
yeah.
But when you have this actual stunt where there's a guy that appears to have no fucking parachute on, holding on to the front of a car that just came out of an airplane with a person that's in the driver's seat, and story-wise, there's somebody in the trunk, probably wondering
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on. She got thrown in the trunk. He rammed Chris McDonald and then reversed off a plane. She's like, what is happening? What is happening right now?
What is going on? Is it? There should be a little lever inside the trunk for it to go.
Not
Release
not
lever.
that year.
Maybe this is before they did that.
That's a
They're like people in
that is-
Cadillacs don't kidnap people.
I was gonna say that was happening right now, but not as mandatory as it is now. Now everything has it.
I love that. So I had an 03 Focus, and it glowed in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
The little thing, and it's a picture of a person jumping out of a trunk.
See, and Whitney's over here saying we should take safety labels off of things. Pro Darwinism, but also pro trunk lever.
Well, that's because it's a funny picture.
It is
All right,
a
fine.
Little dude jumping out of
Comedy
the car.
always wins.
right? And also, it glows in the dark, and it's where is it
So
most of
do
the
I.
time? In the dark. How is
I
it
don't
going to
spend a lot
glow?
of time in trunks.
Oh,
I'm
you
not
should.
elephant
They're quite
food.
roomy. You're not elephant food?
Yeah.
But
I said it and it clicked.
Chris McDonald does not manage to hold on to the hood of the car.
But I do appreciate his death because he goes down shooting his gun.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, I mean, I'm dead, but I will feel a lot better on my way down if I can kill you.
Would you not just put a bullet in your head?
Could.
He was more like, he was mad at Charlie Sheen for ruining his car. So he wanted to take Charlie Sheen out.
Yep.
Excuse me. So he's like, I'm going to end up falling to my death, which sucks, but I'm not going to feel it. Charlie Sheen, if I can get him, then he won't make it either.
If I can
Yeah.
get
If I
him.
can get him.
If I get pew pew, give me a little.
How do we know you can't feel it?
I mean, I guess maybe you do, but not for very long.
You're not going to feel that bounce. Everything's going to be snapped.
You're alive. Like, your brain is still functioning. You can
Not the
still...
second it hits that ground.
Your
Or I guess
teeth are
I guess the
chiclets.
second that your fucking brain hits your skull.
Yeah. Maybe he did save one. We don't know.
Might
Because
have saved one.
He plummets out of this movie. Charlie Sheen tries to
He
open the
landed
trunk
on a
with the
plane
lever.
that we didn't see, and he's come back for the sequel.
Okay.
Charlie
Velocity
Sheen tries
harder.
to pull the
Terminal
trunk
harder.
lever, and it snaps off because this is a cheap Cadillac, apparently.
And why wouldn't it snap off? Come on. Come on.
So it's a really cool moment because he's got to try to take the keys and open the trunk while it's plummeting through the air. I'm going to say they weren't high enough for this, but it's okay because it's a cool
Right.
fucking stunt.
Yeah, I'm not picking any fucking nits here.
Horizontally terminal.
That sounds like you just
That's-
don't have a large penis.
That's just what they call cancer.
It's the sequel to Terminal.
Oh, it's on a train this time, though,
Oh, see?
because
Jack
going
punches shit up.
horizontal.
We're going to make this work.
Much like Under Siege 2.
Exactly.
It's terminal velocity 2, horizontal velocity.
Dark territory, semicolon.
Dark velocity. But he gets her out of the trunk. They parachute at the last second. The car hits the ground and explodes. Of course, they go through the fire, so it burns up the chute. He's got to back up, and they
Little
land.
cutaway.
They land through these windmills.
Nightmare landing strip. Just a nightmare
Yeah.
landing strip. And of course,
Yeah.
it's like no one made it this way, but it's just like you're going through these giant metal propellers. Like, good God.
Yeah.
And the plane is forced to land, which leads us to assume that the people are going to get their gold back, hence the ending. Although
Yeah.
I'm like, these dudes just start loading this shit into a bag and running.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. You got
But-
Jawas running around grabbing this
But-
shit.
There was you could hear the sirens coming.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the middle of the desert. It'll be a while.
I don't think so.
I don't know. You could get like $1 million worth of gold at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's not enough
but
to overthrow
Oh, yeah.
Russia.
someone decides to jump in.
Yeah, Gandolfini jumps in. Well, we have the stupid moment between Nastassja Kinski and Charlie Sheen at first, because she's like, "You would make a really great KGB agent. You are very courageous and cute." I'm like,
Also, I've been trained to sniff a lot of things.
but yeah, Gandolfini parachutes in, takes Krista hostage and stabs her, and then Ditch and Gandolfini have a fight, and he's laying Ditch out, and then he fucking, like, this is a wrestling finishing move. He bear hugs this dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't
He's trying to break his spine.
who does that in Street Fighter? Is that Zangief?
Zangief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody played Street Fighter and they were like, "Well, he's Russian."
I mean, it's just true though. Like Gandolfini was like, maybe I'm not a great fighter, but I can squeeze the life out of you.
I will squeeze you to death. But Ditch pulls the chute, the backup chute that Gandolfini is still wearing. He gets yanked into these windmills and chopped up.
I feel cheated.
And well, you know they're not going to show it. One, money. Two, I'm sure whoever owns these windmills is like, no, you can't throw a bag full of blood at my windmill.
No, that's fine. You get, all right, fine. You get Tom Savini with a bag of fucking red liquid with a straw just blowing it at Charlie Sheen off camera.
Yes.
So, like, he gets misted.
Oh, perfect.
I think it was too far away, but I did like the way they did it because they have
Move
that
him
low angle
closer.
shot. They have that low angle shot of the windmill, and you have the two blades go by, and then the third one, and it's just covered in blood.
I like
It's
that.
it's a nice way to
You got
handle it.
decapitated.
Yeah, I wanted a misting.
Yeah, So the movie is pretty much over. The jump school's reopened. Broken Legs is
Did we
now
talk about how
Broken
she got
Arms.
stabbed? Right, she's dead.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, she got stabbed, but he was like, I'm going to save you, and he rubbed some dirt in it.
Oh, could somebody earn their Red Wings at the end of this movie?
His mouth is covered in blood. Yeah.
He did get misted. You just couldn't tell because he was already covered in blood.
So I've had a great time this entire movie. There's been some
I just
fun
said that.
laughs. No. Sorry, I'm moving past that. There's been some fun laughs. I'm segueing, dude. I'm pulling my best Derek. You did last night. You did too. So it's been a fun time. It's been a hoot. But the funnest time of this movie doesn't come until the last 35 seconds.
Oh.
When the most gingery of gingers. It is a ginger with a mullet, if you guys aren't watching, and it is the most distracting thing. I don't know if they wanted us to look at the rest of the crowd, but you could have put Abraham Lincoln in a wedding dress on the left side, and I wouldn't have noticed because I'm just stuck
There's a
on the
beautiful
ginger
woman.
mullet.
There's a beautiful woman.
Who would notice?
I just noticed that girl. She looks like the girl that was in
Welcome to Mooseport.
Welcome. Oh no, I was thinking Welcome to the Dollhouse, but grown up.
Oh,
Like that girl when
okay,
she's grown
with
up.
blonde hair instead.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I took a picture here for the people that aren't watching. The picture is just me taking a picture of my TV.
It is
because this ginger kid with this mullet is insane.
And now you know it's at 1 hour, 35 minutes, and 13 seconds.
It is insane. It took away from everything they were trying to do. So they give her a medal. She's got her arm in a sling because she's not dead. Charlie Sheen gets a fucking medal that they've never given anybody not Russian. And none of it matters because that ginger kid is just sitting there.
And even when
He thumbs
Natasha
up him.
gets the medal, he looks back at the ginger kid and the kid's like, yeah.
I feel like that was Charlie Sheen. Like, I'm going to give this little freak some acknowledgement.
This is my drug dealer's son.
It's
You want a fucking 8-ball at 2:30 in the morning? My son gets a roll. No, he's not going to put a hat on or shave the mullet.
Is that we did? You kind of mentioned it. The medal ceremony is at the Kremlin in Russia.
Yeah.
So Russia's giving him a medal for helping.
Oh,
And he
because
tries-
legless Max, broken legs Max, now broken arms Max has a postcard from Moscow.
Moscow.
My cat wants to go to Moscow so bad. She's rushing to get there.
But I like when Charlie Sheen tries to talk to the guy in Russian to thank him, and he just says, "Buses don't work here. I'm an asshole."
Yep.
And she's like, "He's had a few too many jumps."
Okay, bless his heart,
sense.
bless his heart.
And then we go full fucking hot shots at the end because he salutes, and all the soldiers there salute, and he takes it down, and salutes again, and they do it, and then real quick one, and then he goes and just slides his hand through his hair, and they all do it, and he's like, gotcha.
Gotcha. It's Ace Ventura. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption. Chicago. Gotcha. Get out.
The three log deg. Jesus Christ, the 3-leg dog that Jack mentioned really quickly earlier is real.
tripod.
I needed to see it because the whole time they're sitting there hugging, I was like, there's got to be a dog. If you don't show a 3-legged dog right now, you failed. And we
This
get one.
German Shepherd, oh my God, she's trying her hardest to run, and then she keeps putting that leg because it's really you have the dog leg, it's cut off.
You know
at
what I thought?
The foot.
It's just the paw. It's
I
not-
thought it
it's-
was a
it still has the
recent
joint.
thing because it didn't look like
Yeah.
the dog was very used to it.
Yeah.
because she
Dude,
kept wanting to put it down.
Did they cut a foot off of a dog for this movie?
Did
Honestly, I
they green
kinda
screen
thought
a
about
foot
that.
out?
Did they?
Well, my first
cut
thought was
a
maybe they
dog
green
foot?
screened it, but then I was like, I don't know. This is Russia.
This is you want 3-legged dog? Look, no problem. You're gonna find one? No, going to make one. Watch, look, dog. Pfft, nope, that's not 3-legged.
Please don't do that. Oh, well, they did it. I guess we should use it.
I have 4 different 3-legged dogs for you to choose from. Take your pick. Each one different. I took 4 dogs, but 3 legs, each missing different one. What angle do you want?
Now we can make new dog with 4 legs.
Yeah.
I learned this trick where my
4
homeland is from in Texas. We shoot dogs there in Texas.
And that's the end of the movie. Huzzah.
Huzzah indeed.
So we'll go around the horn for recommendations. We'll start with Jack.
Ooh.
Full recommendations. Watched it alone. Had a blast. This will be one that I'd like. If this ever comes on physical media, I want it. I even texted Bleeps because we share accounts with stuff, and I was like, "Hey, just rented Terminal Velocity, or sorry, Vertical Terminosity, and you have 24 hours to watch it." Well, I think once I start, it's 24. But either way, yeah.
Oh.
I don't need the caveats, but man, they fucking are fun.
Full recommend for me as well. Like, I watched this earlier in the year with you, I believe.
I think it was last year.
Maybe last year.
Ago.
And that was my first time watching it. I loved it then. I loved it again this morning when we watched it. And no, you're getting really decent Sheen acting. Like, we've seen some trash Sheen.
It's a role for him.
Golf clap.
Yeah. Yeah, I recommend it.
None of you got what I said. I said trash Sheen.
Minute work.
Sheen.
Thank you. And then we follow. I'm always the
Calmer than you are.
I do recommend it too. Great stunts. Less skydiving than Drop Zone, which is disappointing. But we throw a car out of a plane and there's a dude chasing it through the air.
Yeah, this is less of a skydiving movie than Drop Zone. That's not a critique. It just is. This is more of an espionage movie. But like you actually touched on why it didn't do so great. It doesn't know its identity. It does have some comedic moments. It definitely has espionage moments. It definitely has action moments. But it's just kind of a blend of all three. So it's the jack of all, master of none.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do want to mention when I paid to rent this again, because I rented it a year ago, and I hit play, it was literally at the scene with the ginger mullet kid. Because I remember when it happened last time.
We rewound
it, and I'm pretty sure I took a picture and sent it to you, Jack.
So fucking alarming. Like, it is my people, but it's alarming.
It's probably a Howard.
Oh, man. It might be a Howard. It might be a fucking Howard.
It's Clint's
Is Vance
son.
Howard Charlie Sheen's dealer?
I was trying to scroll back but it's a year ago. I was like, I think I took the picture a year ago and sent it to you, but I don't think our messages
I believe
go
you
back
did,
that far.
and that's when we decided, like, well, we got to do this movie.
Yeah.
For that scene alone.
That's it for this week, but SKYtember continues next week as we dive into Point Break 2015,
Eek.
Which might be on Tubi. Just Watch was a little confusing because it showed Tubi when I clicked it, but then in the actual thing it didn't. So I'm not sure.
Just Watch, I think, has early information because I've done it where I was looking up Sleepless in Seattle and it said it was on MGM. Went to MGM, wasn't on there. Then a week later, it was.
Okay.
So I think I feel like I could be wrong, but I think it's gonna be on.
But it is on Amazon, Apple, all that stuff. $4 to rent, $13 to buy. It's on something called like Brap Sports Channel or something.
Oh.
Some app you can like subscribe to that is a sports app, but they have I would assume sports related movies. Yeah, like BRRAPPPP or something. It was on Just Watch. But it's the remake ish of Point Break from 2015. That will be what we're discussing next week. And then, of course, we have our Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople, where you get all kinds of sweet content. The $3 level
content.
At the $3 level, you get a newsletter. You get every month. You get episodes of Han Took Shots First, early, ad-free, uncut, and you get your mental health episode, which this month we are talking about the 1991 Point Break.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready. They both looked me in the eyes.
And that one
I got
is
adrenaline juices flowing.
That one's available a lot of places right now. It's on Paramount Plus. It's on Pluto. It's on the Shout TV streaming service. It's on
Derek's shelf.
It's on my shelf in 4K. You can rent it for $4 or buy it for $7.
Oh, buy that for $7. That's
at this current time. So
that is a digital price I can get behind.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I said, it is on 4K. I think Shout Factory did a 4K. It's really, really good looking. So I'm assuming that's probably where the 4K stream is also taken from. So it'll look good. We at the $5 level, we have
the gun.
Latchkey Vids, where we talk about forgotten or never known TV shows from the 90s. Currently, we are discussing Cop Rock. I have the old banner here, but I'll show it anyway. Woo! Cop Rock. But this month is not episode 8, Pots Don't Fail Me Now, like it says on your screen. This month we are talking about episode 9, Marital Blitz.
We're coming to the end there, guys, and it's bittersweet because
It is.
we love it, but what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We'll
Nothing
figure
will
it
live
out.
up to it.
Yeah, I know. We kind of came out of the gate running.
Like, we have a lot of fun with Latchkey Vids right now, and then next year we're going to be like, why did we do this?
We
Fuck this show.
parachuted into a little silo at high winds and banged around inside with cop rock.
Yeah.
And next year we'll be coming out of the bottom covered in soot and angry.
We have some ideas, though, guys.
Yeah.
We're kicking around some fun
Yeah,
stuff.
we've got some stuff
We'll
that
be
we
okay.
can have lined up. And we have our merch store at shop.badmoviesworstpeople.com. You can get merch from the show. You can get merch from this show or Han Took Shots First. And as I've said before, I have everything marked as low as I'm allowed to put it in the store because it's not about making money. It's about you guys getting some cool merch from your favorite podcast, which is us, right? Yeah, it's us. And
We know.
You can
We know.
advertise it to your friends, your family, strangers, kids walking down the street, dogs
Put
with 3
toothpicks
legs.
in their eyes and make them watch our podcast with their ears.
Do I have some stickers on my water bottle.
And and I just found out, I mentioned it last week, that our merch store now offers shorts, which is weird. So check that out. Of course, we have to thank Evasion for providing our opening and closing music. That's it for this week. I've been Derek.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack.
Buses don't work here. I'm an asshole.